You're listening to Allman in the Morning, Common Sense Radio.
My baby don't care for clothes. My baby just cares for me.
A little older version of the Nina Simone song there.
My baby don't care for cars and races.
I forget which one I like better.
My baby don't care for
High-tone places.
high-tone please.
Right, baby. I know.
Liz Taylor is not a star high, and even Lana Turner's smile. Something he can't see.
When do you hear Lana Turner's name mentioned in any format, anywhere?
My baby don't care.
But hear it all in the morning. You're never going to hear it.
My baby just cares.
Chaos. Nina Simone, I love her. She's a very interesting lady. You should see her at the Newport Jazz Festival circa 1969. With these big hoop earrings and everything else. She's awesome. Little wacky, but that's how we like our women, right?
Wacky.
Makes it interesting.
Just a little bit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Where you just don't know whether they're going to kiss you or stab you.
Oh.
You just don't know.
We love it.
It's the mystery, the female mystery.
The female mystique.
Is she going to stab me or hug me? It's the way it keeps things interesting.
She has her arms open. What's going to happen next?
That's the older version. You want this one? You like this version too? This little hoppity-hippity. Little hoppity-hop. Little bounce in the step there. For my baby just cares for me.
My baby don't care for shows. My baby don't care for clothes.
Kind of sounds the same.
Her voice is just so silky, and
Lord.
that alto is beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
My baby don't.
I'm starting to appreciate women's voices that are lower, that can have a lower regimen in singing. I really
Well, it's
love
like
that.
you, right?
Yeah.
Because you always complain that you have a low voice, but I think
You
it's
know I do.
it's not. You have this great singing voice.
Thank you.
It's awesome. By the way, when are these people going to learn that trying to promote boycotts on stores that we go to every day is not workable? First of all, Nordstrom decided that it's going to stop selling Ivanka Trump's brand of clothing. Does that make me want to go to Nordstrom's ever again? Absolutely not. And I just got through. I almost spent $400 there not too long ago. And do I regret that now that I see Nordstrom's has decided to stop selling Ivanka Trump's brand? Yeah. And now the left nuts are after it again. Macy's Facebook page. They're trying to harass and bully Macy's into stopping carrying the Ivanka Trump line of clothes.
Wow.
I mean, this is a store that's already having trouble as it is, closing stores and everything else. They really think this is a proper way to. Well, Macy's hasn't made the decision yet. I'm not.
Right.
But Nordstrom's. I mean, who do they think is shopping at their place?
Right. Exactly.
Unbelievable. So we'll follow up on that. Although I am now, though, very happy to have Congresswoman Ann Wagner on the line from beautiful Washington, D.C. And Congresswoman Wagner, nice to talk to you. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, love the music. We're all dancing in the office, Jamie. This is the way to start.
I know. It kind of seemed fitting heading into that beautiful, majestic D.C. and to talk to you as well. So, yeah, we kind of eased into that.
Love your take on women, too. Stab them or kiss them. Who knows?
I don't know. It's just you got to keep that mystery going, right? You got to keep the suspense,
You've
right?
been talking to my husband. That's right.
Right. Ray, he's awesome. So tell me about this. Listen, we're so mired in every little controversy, every little tweet that goes out from MSNBC becomes big news. But, in the background, we have something that is, somebody would say was boring but important. This Dodd-Frank deal, that the Fiduciary Rule that President Trump signed. Tell us how this really, truly affects us.
Oh, this was big, and a big moment, frankly, for the St. Louis region and for low and middle income investors, people trying to save money for their future and their retirement all across the country. It puts a halt and I hope a death pin into what I call Obamacare for your retirement savings. You know, the president basically said if you like your broker-dealer, you get to keep your broker-dealer. And this DOL fiduciary deal would not have allowed that to happen. This now tells the Department of Labor they can delay this misguided rule that was supposed to take effect in April, repeal it, and let me come in, we the people in Congress, and legislate and put it back where it needs to be. Take it out of the Department of Labor, which did a 1,000-plus page rule letting that was a trial attorney and class action bonanza and issued several different standards. It would have really, Jamie, raised the cost for everyday retirees and savers. It would have dropped their access, limited their choices, and it'll put it back in the jurisdictions of the SEC and allow us to support a best interest standard that's in the best interest of all American families. I support that, but it's got to be back in the jurisdiction of the SEC. I said to a group yesterday, hey, when my car breaks down, I don't call my dentist, right? I call an auto mechanic to look under the hood. And the Department of Labor is like calling your dentist when your car breaks down. So it was very big. It was about to go into effect, and a lot of people in Main Street and in Middle America were going to be hurt.
Now, are we on our way at this point then? Because it seems like this could be a signal of the repeal of Dodd-Frank.
Yes, when I was in the Oval Office on last Friday, which, boy, let me tell you, what a cool afternoon I had.
I bet.
The president also signed a second executive order that told the Treasury Department to look at all of the different financial service regulators across all agencies in government. I gave them 120 days, told them to do a full 360 review of all rules and regulations, and we're going to go in and we're going to really go after Dodd-Frank and its onerous over regulatory burdens and red tape. We're going to replace it with something called the Choice Act, which we are moving through the committee now. You know, I've got a gavel now. Can't believe they gave me something to
awesome,
throw, Jamie.
I know. I love it.
But have a gavel. I'm a subcommittee chairman now in Financial Services Committee on Oversight and Investigation, and we're going to be working hard to make sure that we return this, all of these agencies back to the kind of representative government they should be, and we in Congress are the ones that put forward these rules.
Yeah, congratulations on that, by the way. But so, because what's happening is, and President Trump during the campaign talked about this, didn't get a lot of attention because people were just always after the shiny objects. But even when he visited Detroit and he talked about small businesses as well and the lifeblood of inner cities and small businesses, he said one of the things that he would like to see happen is the return or of the liveliness of the community bank, because we've had these banks that were too big to fail, but then too small to survive. And repealing Dodd-Frank and going on the way to reducing some of these regulations, to me, seems like a step in the direction of reviving the community bank, which is the lifeblood of small business.
They've been hurt the most. It's always the little guy. These onerous rules and regulations never hurt people of wealth. This isn't ever about Wall Street. It's about Main Street. What do you have? On every single corner, Jamie, of Middle America, you've got a gas station, a Dairy Queen, and your broker-dealer or your insurance agents, people that are trying to help you figure out how to save for the future, save for a rainy day, save for your kids' education, for a house, a new car, these kinds of things. And that was the group that was really going to be hurt the most. So I've been fighting for these low and middle income investors for the better part of 4 or 5 years, which is why the president did invite me to the Oval Office to stand with him. It was a scary moment. He turned to me at one point and said, okay, this is your baby, explain it. And that was completely on the fly. And I got to talk briefly about the meaning to the American people of this executive order that he was signing. He gave me the pen. I have to tell you, I put it under my pillow that night, Jamie.
Nice.
And but we had a great afternoon, had lunch with Penn, spent a good deal of time over at the White House. It was very exciting for I'm just a shopkeeper's daughter from
Right.
St. Louis, Missouri, who's thrilled anytime I get a chance to make a difference.
Love it. Yeah, and what's great about it is too. I mean, I think between you and Senator Blunt and Congressman Luchtenmeyer as well, you all have such particular great expertise in areas that, I mean, with Senator Blunt, it's the health. With you, the financial services, and it just is amazing because you bring a whole wealth of knowledge to D.C. And I think it helps, and certainly President Trump has acknowledged that by making sure that you all are part of his inner circle on these efforts.
Absolutely. We've been, as I've told you before, working with the administration on all of these financial services rules and a host of other things. They've been very inclusive, and I know it's wonky stuff, but hey, it's important. There are a lot of jobs in our St. Louis metro area that are tied to the financial services sector. A lot of big, great companies, and a lot of people, real people that this affects. So it's the kind of as you say, kind of expertise or wonky things that you get to do.
I guarantee you 99.9% of the people listening right now know exactly what you're talking about, and they appreciate what you do. And so up next, Congresswoman Wagner, Sarbanes-Oxley. Let's get rid of that one too, but that's for another day, right?
Amen. We are on the march, and I'm going to tell you, cutting this red tape and this Washington knows best bureaucracy that's reigned now for 8 years, we're all about that.
Well, then I've got another song for you. Happy days are here again. And thanks for your efforts to bring them back to us. Congresswoman Ann Wagner, at Rep. Ann Wagner. Find her on Twitter. Great talking to you, and say hi to Ray for me, please.
Happy days. Happy days. Thanks,
Right.
Jamie.
Take care. It's Common Sense Radio.